Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be doing a psychic reading about this incident that has taken place where I guess a group of men went down in a submarine to explore the Titanic, and they ended up getting lost, apparently. Very, very tragic situation. And please, y'all, refrain from saying things in the comments like, oh, well, they were stupid for going down there, or oh, I don't feel bad for them. Because I've been seeing a lot of those comments everywhere, and it's kind of weighing on my spirit because at the end of the day, these are still humans, and that's a horrible, horrible situation to be in. Like, even me just picturing myself in that situation, it's horrible. So please, y'all, no, the comments, please. I just wanted to do a psychic reading about like what went on, like did anybody try to stop them from doing this? Did anybody have any second thoughts? Is there any truth to like the conspiracies about it? Because when it comes to these psychic readings, I try to not read much information on the news. I just like to, I like it to just be me and my cards and my intuitive downloads. But I did see like somebody in a comment section saying there was a conspiracy that there's a conspiracy theory. Well, I don't know if you would call it a conspiracy theory, but it was a theory that, or a rumor that one of the people in the submarine had issues with another billionaire, and apparently they think this billionaire set him up to purposely put him in this situation. And then also there are some people saying that the spirits of the Titanic, they're not happy that they went down there, so that's why they're in this situation. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna ask in the reading. So yeah, we'll see what comes through, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first three cards that I pulled are the Page of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Justice card. So these are the cards for the question, why did they even go down there in the first place, right? And my intuition when I first heard about this was that they have a lot of money, and people with a lot of money are always trying to kind of push the limits when it comes to like extraordinary experiences. I feel like all of us in life want to live an extraordinary life in some sense, right? Like we want to be able to look back on our lives and say like, wow, I had these crazy cool experiences. So I feel like when people have a little too much money, they start to kind of push the limits or push the boundaries. And so intuitively, I could already feel that, and it's kind of already coming through in the cards. But also with the Three of Pentacles being here, I feel like them going down there, they felt like it would be the start of something else. So I don't know if they were trying to figure out what I'm feeling in this card. Like, were they trying to go down there and then come back, and because of the publicity that they would have gotten from coming back, they would have started something else, or they would have built off of that? Like, I'm not really that message is not coming through too clearly, but they had plans for after this. Like, they were going to go down there, and the publicity that they were going to get, or whatever they were going to discover down there, like they were planning on doing something with it. Not sure what that is, but planning on building something else with it. The Justice card is also here. Page of Cups is also here. So the Page of Cups lets me know that this was somewhat of like a, ooh, this is something that I've always wanted to do since I was younger type of thing. And that's what I said too. Like, intuitively, I feel like it's one of those things where people are trying to do like a bucket list experience. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Like someone who's like, ooh, this is something that I've always wanted to do. What this reminds me of? This reminds me of when I was a kid, and I would always tell people that one day I'm going to move to Scotland, and I'm going to catch the Loch Ness Monster, or at least catch it on film. If I had a lot of money, I probably would have gone to try to do that, because I genuinely wanted to do that as a kid. Well, obviously, I probably would have taken a completely different approach, but y'all get what I'm saying. It's like one of those things where you have this thing you want to do as a kid, and then you have so much money that you actually have the ability to do it. That's what I'm seeing as well. With the Justice card, someone felt like this experience would bring some sort of balance into their life as well. What am I picking up on here? It feels like someone in that submarine, it feels like they... What? Okay, that's a weird message that's coming through, because I probably should have read a little bit more before I did this reading. it feels like, are all of the people in the submarine, are they all rich? Because it feels like one of those things where they, the first half of their life, or there was some part of their life that wasn't good or wasn't pleasant in some way, so they like to overcompensate by going on these like wild adventures. I mean, I guess that could still apply even if they're rich. Like, you know, if you're rich, you still could have had unpleasant experiences in other areas of your life. But that's kind of what it feels like to me. Like someone who had like some sort of unpleasant experiences, and now they're like trying to go on like these wild adventures to kind of compensate for that fact. Or it could also be that someone felt very restricted in certain areas. Oh, okay, so it's coming through more clearly now. So I'm getting that someone wanted to do something like this or something extraordinary like this before, but they couldn't. And so now it's like they decided to do this because they feel like it'll balance it out. It kind of feels like someone who wanted to go to space at some point, wanted to be an astronaut and couldn't. So it's like, okay, this will balance it out. Like if I can go down and explore the Titanic. You see what I'm saying? That's what it feels like to me. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And then the Three of Pentacles too. This is like, again, there's just like this energy of building. What were they trying to build after this? I'm trying to figure out, like, is it one of those things where if this was successful, they would have, like, it would have been more people wanting to do, I don't know what this is. They wanted to build something after, like after this was successful, they wanted to build something off of this, but they were completely misguided. Like the Star card in reverse is like this, the type of optimism that is not good, like the bad type of optimism. Like you're being a little bit too idealistic and not really looking at the things that could go wrong. That's what I'm seeing, or being misguided a bit is what I'm seeing. Okay, so did anybody try to stop them? We have the Six of Cups and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Six of Cups in reverse lets me know that someone did try to stop them. Somebody did say, hey, this is not a good idea. The Six of Cups is like someone looking at the past and saying like, in the past, this didn't work out, so maybe we shouldn't do this. So I'm wondering if someone already went down there in the past and things didn't go well, and somebody was bringing that up, like, oh, let's not. Or this could even be them just bringing up the fact that the Titanic sank in the first place. Like just somebody bringing up the past and being like, this is not a good idea because this is something that already happened in the past. And then the Ten of Pentacles being here too. This is someone who, this could have been one of their family members with the Ten of Pentacles being here. Could have been one of their families expressing like that this isn't a good idea. Because the Ten of Pentacles also talks about people who have a lot of money, so they have a lot of power and they have a lot of yes men around them. So I feel like maybe their family or loved ones maybe would be the only ones that will be like, are you sure about this? Because I feel like they're like colleagues or like the people they work for, or the people that work for them, or the people that they paid for this. They possibly wouldn't be the ones to say, no, you can't do this. It feels like some yes man energy. Like there's yes men around it, but I feel like someone in their family or someone closer to one of them did express like that something happened in the past and it's probably not a good idea. Speaking of family, I pulled for the family as well, their family members and their energy. We have the Tower card in the reverse and we have the Two of Swords. So with the Tower card being here in reverse, the families are still holding out hope, still very much in denial about what's going on. Oh, this is very sad. Very much in denial about what's going on, not wanting to, like, just still holding on to hope. Still holding on to hope, trying to ignore the reality or trying to ignore how bleak the situation looks. Yeah, you know, I saw somebody online say, oh, I know the billionaire's wife is ecstatic that he's missing because she gets all his money. And I'm like, if she was in love with him and had children with him, I don't think she would be ecstatic. I don't know what. Anyway, back to the reading. Yeah, it's like not wanting to. Their family members are not wanting to see reality, not wanting to see things what they are. Instead, just turning a blind eye to it and hoping for the best, like just being in denial, it feels. But underneath it all, they feel like they've lost their family. Like it's trying to figure out how to put this into words. It's like the death card is literally coming up in their energy. So they don't want to face the reality of, they're trying to mentally block it out, but they can feel it. They can feel that there's a very good chance that they're never going to see this person again. Ooh. The Hangman card is here, the Five of Swords. I'm not trying to tap into their energy. I'm not. I feel like that's too heavy. I also feel like it might be a little intrusive. So I'm not trying to tap into their energy. But with the Hangman card being here and the Five of Swords, the Hangman card it kind of indicates that they're still alive, or that they're still trying to hang on, or the Hangman is like trying to hang on, but the Five of Swords is like feeling defeated but still trying to hang on. So that's the most I'm gonna do for like them I don't want to tap into that's the most I'm gonna say about them in the actual submarine. So in terms of this conspiracy about there being a rival billionaire that sent them down there specifically to, to not come back, we have the Knight of Rods, we have the Three of Rods, and they're both in the reverse. So this rumor, quote unquote, that one of them was beefing with another billionaire is true. There is beef with some Knight of Rods in the reverse. That's people who have exchanged like heated words. Three of Rods in the reverse. I feel like even though they had problems, I don't think this other billionaire is involved. It doesn't feel... Oop, hold on. Hold on now. Let me pull one more before I finish that sentence. Seven of Swords, Nine of Rods. It's a lot of fire between them two. God, what were they beefing over? The other billionaire, the Seven of Swords, he does have a secret in relation to that other person, and to one of the, he has a secret in relation to somebody that's in that submarine with the Seven of Swords. Knight of Rods, they have a nasty past, or like something has been done in the past that's like, it's nasty energy between the two. But I'm still not feeling like he has anything to do with it necessarily. But it does feel like he is hiding something, or like whatever problems they have, it's more to the problems than what people think. And that could be why people are speculating that, oh, this person probably is the culprit, because there's something more to their beef than what meets the eye, or what people see. But it doesn't feel like to me that they had anything to do with this actual like submarine going missing. It doesn't feel like that to me. In terms of the World card in reverse, it doesn't feel like that to me. It doesn't. In terms of like the water spirits, we have the Eight of Cups and we have the Eight of Rods in reverse, because people were saying, oh, the water spirits, they're upset. The water spirits that haunt the Titanic are upset. With the Eight of Rods being here, that is a lot of spiritual energy. So they are correct that there are spirits down there. And I know for a fact that water spirits exist because I've seen them before. I've seen them in a vision. It was actually really, really trippy. I don't know if I've ever told that story. Maybe in the future I'll tell it. But I've seen water spirits before. So they do exist. So they are down there with the Eight of Rods. There's a lot of spiritual energy down there. There might be something to this water spirits thing. There might be something to that. Oh, that's very okay. Eight of Cups in reverse. A lot of spiritual energy that prevents someone from leaving. Oh no. Well, that's depressing. Only because like I said, I feel like their family is holding out hope that they're gonna come back. But when it's like water spirits involved, sheesh. Let me pull one more. Chariot in the reverse. This is stopping someone from leaving. The Cups in reverse. This is stopping someone from leaving. It's like spirits stopping someone from leaving. Oh my. Okay, let me pull one more. That's kind of, oh, and I just felt like this weird, I just felt like this weird pain in my neck just now. I don't know what that's about. The Devil card and the Sun card. Oh no. This does seem like, looking at these cards, this does seem like what people were saying about like, oh, the water spirits are pissed, the water spirits don't like you. It looks like there is some truth to that. Like there's truth to that. It plays some sort of role. The Devil being here, the Sun card in the reverse. I also do feel like, yeah, we're going to have to end this reading. This is getting too, no. Because I get this feeling that they oh my God. I get this feeling that I'm picking up on one of them that they're saying we're never going to see the sun again. Like we're never going to see sunlight again. This is very unfortunate. Okay, hold on, let me shuffle again, and I'm gonna pull cards for like the aftermath, or like, hold on one second. Empress, Ace of Swords, Ten of Rods. Okay, there is a woman whose energy is coming up very prominently in terms of the aftermath. I don't know if it's like the wife of one of the people that's there, or like, I heard there was like someone younger down there too, so maybe like the mother of someone that's down there. It's some woman that's like really coming forward to speak with the Ace of Swords. And with the Ten of Rods, this is someone who has a heavy burden on their shoulders. So this could be the person that warned someone in the submarine to not even go, or they just have this heavy burden on their shoulders because, well, it's their loved one that's down there, you know. But what I'm seeing with her, with the Ace of Swords, is that she's going to speak out. So I don't know if she's going to speak like against the people who built the submarine, or if she's going to like tell the story of why like they shouldn't have gone in the first place, if there was any like foul play or carelessness. Like I feel like it's a woman, the Empress card, that's speaking. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I think it's someone's wife or mother. Wife or mother. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Fool card. Yeah, I feel like this is someone's wife, because this is how I feel like this is how she's feeling towards them. Or they're coming up in her energy. So the Fool card is like her saying like, I couldn't stop this person. The Fool card is like someone who is kind of determined to kind of go their own path. So I don't think she could have stopped this person. King of Pentacles too. This is someone who has a lot of money. And again, remember I was saying about like someone who has money that has a lot of yes men around them. So I feel like she didn't have the power to stop him. He could have been someone that, like, she had, if whoever this person is, this woman is, has the other person's best interest at heart, but this person has just way too much money and too much, like, I don't want to talk badly about anybody who's in like a tragic situation, but like the King of Pentacles in reverse is someone who has way too much money, and therefore they're kind of stubborn. It's like kind of like, no one can tell me anything. I have too much money, you know? Sometimes people with a lot of money develop somewhat of like a God complex, and it's like nobody can tell them nothing. And on top of that, they feel like they're invincible at times. Like they never worry about anything. They feel invincible. They feel like nothing's gonna hurt me, nothing's gonna harm me, I'm gonna be fine. And then there's like this woman connected to them that's like, no, you're not gonna be fine. Like, you know, That's kind of what I'm seeing. And this woman is feeling very, very depressed, very grief-stricken with the Five of Pentacles being here, Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is someone's wife or someone's mother. Whew. Yeah. This woman is definitely going to come out and say something with the Ace of Swords being here. There's a woman involved in the aftermath. Emperor in reverse. I feel like someone who lost their husband. Hierophant in reverse. Someone who lost their marriage. It feels like a wife to me. Very unfortunate. Why is the Wheel of Fortune coming up here? King of Swords. I think she's trying to stay. I think I was reading the aftermath of her speaking out, but I think the Wheel of Fortune is coming up as like her present energy. So it feels like potentially it's coming up as Wheel of Fortune because she's still holding out hope. Wheel of Fortune, I'm picking it up as like optimism in this particular reading. Like still holding on to hope. Yes, there's weird energy between them. Like I said, I feel like there were some clashing energies between them before the person even went. King of Swords, Ace of Rods in the reverse, Two of Rods in the reverse. Yeah, this wasn't planned. This wasn't well planned out at all. Ace of Rods in the reverse, Two of Rods, something that was rushed, something that wasn't thought out well, being overly optimistic, being reckless, feeling like I said, that God complex of like everything's gonna be fine, like you are untouchable pretty much, or like there's nothing that can happen to you, as if you're not mortal, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It's a very sad situation, very unfortunate. Some woman is going to come out and speak or something along those lines. Like a woman's presence is coming out very strongly in this. So yeah, I think that's it. You know, like I said, everyone's entitled to feel how they feel about this. I personally just feel like that's a horrible, like I'm picturing myself in that situation and I feel claustrophobic just thinking about it. So that's why I'm just not cracking jokes or like saying like, oh, whatever, rich people problems. That's not my problem. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel right doing that. But yeah, that's all I am seeing, guys. Yeah, if you have any reading suggestions that you want me to do, I'm getting back into the swing of things with readings. No, I'm not doing personal readings as of right now. And also, if you did book a personal reading with me, make sure you check the video that I posted maybe a couple days ago. It's titled like Last Call for Tarot Readings. Make sure you check that. If you did book a reading and you didn't receive your reading, make sure you check that link. My personal readings are not open right now, but yeah, if you have any other reading suggestions that you want me to do, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.